And for more on this, we are being joined live by Yehor Bralian from Kyiv. He is security analyst and associate professor of international relations at the Kyiv Aviation Institute. Welcome to the broadcast. Thanks for joining us and your time. I want to first ask you, what do you make of this recent diplomatic row, which has seen the relations between Kyiv and Washington go downhill? What do you make of it? What are your initial reactions to what we saw on Friday?
Good morning, thanks for having me. Well, first of all, for us here in Ukraine, it was a real shock of this way of communication by Donald Trump and Vice President Vance. And actually, we need to consider the situation in different aspects. First of all, it's this aspect of rare earth minerals agreement. And there were a lot of discussions about the formulations in this document. It's first point. The second point is that Trump wants to make a deal as soon as possible, and he wants to talk only with the Russian side, and that's why his understanding of peacemaking in Ukraine is following. The first phase is the end of hostilities. The second one is the elections. And the third one is signing a peace deal. So, but we in Ukraine understand that we can't trust Russia and Russians. And that's why this signing a deal must be before the elections.
Given your expertise of security analysis, Donald Trump has suspended military aid to Ukraine. Can Europe repair this split between the US and Europe in this case? How do you see Europe playing a part in this entire dynamics?
Europe can do it, but we must see a very quick mobilization of European countries. I mean, all European countries, not only those countries which attended London summit last Sunday. So we need to say to Europe, like, you have to work not only without Russia in the European security, but also without the US, because Trump wants to pull out from NATO, and there will be a lot of changes of the security alliances, and it won't cost a lot for Europe to fill out this gap of the US support. It will cost at least 0.5% of GDP for each country, and the European leaders must understand that we can't change the political position of Donald Trump. And we see that Great Britain, France, they want to be leaders in this process of reorientation, but at the same time, they say to Ukraine, like, you have to sign this rare earth minerals agreement with the US, and maybe there will be some changes. But the situation is very critical in Ukraine, and Russia is further attacking on the front lines, and we can expect more Russian air attacks on Ukraine's energy infrastructure. So there could be blackouts, and we need to be ready, and we need to stay united here inside Ukraine, and we also need to have the united our partners in Europe.
Yehor Bralian, thank you so much for your time and joining us on the broadcast today and for your analysis.